So I came back and I finally found something nice. I caught this 1 to 10 trade, still currently running in profit. So I want to show you how I did it. The day was kind of strange. My trading view wasn't responding, so I had to uninstall it and reinstall it. Then I had to sign in again, and my network was just horrible. MTN has been really trash lately. So anyway, I was trying to get back in and log in. This was just a few moments before London closed. So I was trying to get in. It wasn't responding. My PC was slow. So I even got a little bit frustrated. So I was as you can see, I was trying to tap it in, but it wasn't responding. It was just an L day. So I resorted to using my phone and actually got a nice move. A little after London's high was swept London's high and had a very nice rejection that I liked on the 15-minute. So after I saw that rejection at the top there, I had to go down to a lower time frame and check for a confirmation. So I went down to the 5-minute, of course, to see if I could see anything, but I couldn't see a valid market structure shift after taking out those highs. So that wasn't so bad. And then I went lower to the 3-minute to see what's happening. And on the 3-minute, that's where I found my setup. We had a nice market structure shift. It wasn't that noticeable, somewhat 20,054.4. After that, I entered immediately at that big green candle there on the fair value gap. And then my first target was the open of that fair value gap on the 3-minute, and which was some equal lows on the 1-minute. So after retracing a little bit into the fair value gap again, I trailed my stop loss to the high that first rebalanced the fair value gap, because if that high were to be broken, then it wouldn't have been a valid setup. So I held that trade and wanted to see it take out 20,022, but there was still a possibility of it reacting from that fair value gap highlighted in green. So this was about, let me check here, it was about a 1 to 5 at the moment, but my overall target was a 1 to 10. Price was finally showing signs of breaking that fair value gap and staying below it. And I was waiting for the 15-minute candle to close and give me a confirmation. If it closed above consequent encroachment on the 15-minute fair value gap there, my setup would have been invalid and I would have exited the trade. But after the 15-minute candle closed and investing that fair value gap, I could tell that we're going to go after that low and possibly attack London's low. So I was waiting to see that happening. On the 1-minute, we just closed below consequent encroachment and was so close to the drawn liquidity. I traced my stop loss again to the open of what I considered the breakaway gap. If price returned into that, then I wouldn't have been very comfortable in my trade. So I was waiting to see those lows get taken out, and two of my contracts would have been closed there, and it could possibly retrace into that fair value gap on the 3-minute. So that's very possible. But as long as we close below consequent encroachment, I was still confident in this trade playing out. After multiple attempts to try to get trading view running on my PC again, I decided to try it one last time. So This is me like trying to open it while I have a trade running because I wasn't comfortable on my phone. So I was trying to get it to open and kind of took me a while. Took a while for it to respond and my PC battery is low. Zesco has been a menace to society. Nowhere to charge my PC from. TradingView still hasn't responded and it hasn't opened and my PC is low. Finally it opened and now I just had to connect to my hotspot. So after connecting, took a minute, but after it finally connected, I reloaded the page and it started opening up after multiple attempts. Decided to go back to my phone because it wasn't responding. The network was slow and I had now just connected two devices to one phone. So I opened up TradingView and checked where price was, and we were melting decently actually. And then I had to move my stop loss again to the high that rebalanced that 3-minute fair value gap there to protect me because we just took out that sell side liquidity. So that's also a point of interest that would have reversed price if our bias was wrong. So my next target was that high that's a little bit above London's low, but initially I was only aiming for London's low before New York session. My TradingView finally started responding and I was trying to open the chart, but my network was still slow, but at least it was working now. Finally connected to the Wi-Fi one last time and yeah, it was loading. I was just there seated and my stop loss was all secure, so that was okay. So I was just waiting for it to open up. My TradingView finally started working and I could see my targets clearly. I could see my fair value gaps and I could see my entries properly. And the screen was just overall bigger. As I was trailing my stop loss, it kind of got hit, but I still bagged this 1 to 6. So it was still okay. I'm still looking for lower prices today, but because there's US elections, things are highly unpredictable. So we've bagged London session. Let's see what New York has for us.